Hi Laurie, how you going? Welcome to session 2. What's been going on in Port Moresby this week?
So far, so good, Anne.
You got the red earrings?
I do, Anne.
Awesome.
See?
Oh, fantastic. What else is new?
Well, what else is new? Ribbons?
Oh, we're selling those.
Yes. So we're selling them in packs of 20, 50, and 100.
Okay.
Yes.
So contact you via the website. Cash
Contact
on
me via the
delivery.
website or call 7676-2482.
Excellent. All right. What's the topic? Well, last week we talked about HIV numbers. 72,000 people living with HIV and PNG, 6,500 new infections since the last report. What's the topic today?
Well, today it's acronyms relating to HIV and AIDS.
HIV and AIDS is just one big acronym disaster. So clarifying acronyms is a really important part of getting people to understand and talk more carefully about people living with HIV, PLHIV. They are not an acronym, they are people. So let's start with the basics. What does HIV stand for?
Human immunodeficiency virus, Ed?
Yeah. So we don't say HIV virus, we say HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. What's the next tricky one?
The next tricky one, AIDS, AIDS.
AIDS. What's that?
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome.
Exactly. So we don't die of an HIV infection. We die of the opportunistic infections that attack the body when the immune deficiency virus weakens the immune system. So AIDS can be many, many things. Fungal infections, bacterial infections, viral infections, even skin cancers, and what we know, Kaposi sarcoma, and the immune system can't mop up all of the vulnerabilities that become possible when we have a very weak immune system. So we don't transmit AIDS. We transmit human immunodeficiency virus. All right. So the next big one, we've talked PLHIV, people living with HIV, AIDS. What's the next big one in terms of ending this epidemic?
ART,
which stands for
antiretroviral therapy.
Awesome.
I got it right.
You got it. So antiretroviral therapy is the lifelong treatment for people living with HIV. And there's something else that enables us to monitor what's going on with the virus in the body. And there's another acronym that we see regularly now.
VL.
Viral load. Yeah. And do you know how that works, Laurie? How does that work for people living with HIV on ART?
Well, and yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. So what we now know is that here in Port Moresby, we have 6 Mile and Laws Road clinics, for example, and Hederoo and up at Gerahoo and Tokarara. Viral load, monitoring viral load when people are on HIV enables them to monitor viral load. And there's a new sort of an acronym, I guess you'd call it. What's that big street poster out at 6 Mile, the billboard that's gone up?
The one with Power Sparkle. Yes.
Yes.
It's U equals U. And
can you tell us what that stands for?
Okay, that's a good one. And now I'm going to try.
Go ahead.
Transmittable equals undetectable. Or is it the other way around?
Equals undetectable. Aha, I think we need to go around the other way. We use the VL, viral load machine, to monitor the amount of virus in the blood. And if it's undetectable, then the HIV, the person, is therefore not able to transmit the virus to a sexual partner, because the level of virus in the blood is so low, it's undetectable, therefore it becomes untransmittable. So we now have an opportunity to talk about ART as a means of prevention for the people living with HIV. And this is groundbreaking and life-changing for the course of eliminating HIV from the community. Now, we've got a game attached to learning these acronyms. We could go on all day, right? Because HIV is just one long acronym. So what's the game? Oh, actually, it's not a game. It's a workshop. It's a learning lesson.
It's a learning lesson, yes. So the game we're going to play is called Spot It.
Yep.
And we play Spot It with a picture, with pictures, but for B4H,
with little kids. Good game.
Yes. For Businesses for Health or B4H, we're using the acronyms that some of
show us how it works.
So it works like this. You need paper for scores.
Yeah.
Pen. Don't forget a pen. You can't use your memory. And you need a deck of cards. Yeah.
And where do I get the deck of cards?
Yes, you'll get it from our website. Please check our website.
What, you print them off on sheets and then you cut them up to make the deck?
Yes, correct. Okay. Got it.
One deck of cards.
One deck of cards.
I put one on top, one next to it, and I have two facing me.
You have two facing up, so you can see the acronym.
Yeah.
Yes. So in a group, it would be better on a table. But for this lesson, it's going to be in Laurie's face.
Awesome.
Now, don't forget, you have to, there's scores to this. So if you identify the correct acronym on both sides, you have to call out spotted. And then you get a point of 1.
Okay, spot it.
Oh my gosh, and you were so fast.
Extremely multi-drug resistant TB.
Oh, so XDR-TB.
Okay,
that's
next
3
one.
points for A.
Hey, that's not an HIV acronym.
It's not an acronym.
Because we know that when you have a weak immune system, when there's high rates of TB transmission in the community, people living with HIV, if they're not treated, are very vulnerable. So TB is an essential part of every HIV program. Okay, next 2 cards.
Next 2 cards coming up. Can you see?
Oh, God, what am I looking at?
Sam, what are you looking at? Spotted.
What?
Spotted.
What is it?
HIV.
Oh,
HIV.
Good. And what does HIV stand for again?
Human immunodeficiency virus.
Ah, good one. Actually, I think we get the point. So, deck of cards, 2 facing up, 3 people looking in, someone to keep track of score. You say spot it when you spot the matching acronym. You get 2 bonus points if you understand the acronym. So the game of the week is understanding your HIV acronyms. And thank you, Laurie. So you download them from the website. And we need to do a big shout out for a reminder to get registered for the HIV update workshop, where we will go into all of these activities in more detail. We've got all sorts of experts. One session is going to be featuring a new very short play by Andrew Koulianassi to get people to role play and understand and talk about HIV. Laurie's got ribbons for sale, and we look forward to seeing you. Lots of downloads. Use the workshop. Play Spot It. It's awesome. Play it at home, and we'll see you next week. Good one. Thanks, Laurie.
Thanks, Anne. Bye, everyone. Oh, I mustn't forget. We've got red ribbons in stock.
Oh, thank you. Make sure that you call Laurie and cash up front.
Yes, cash up front. Thank you.
Cheers.